People always asking me, man, how do you make a hit record? But here's what I do.
Holding a king in a 7, I'm feeling lucky, so I was like, hit me. At which point my phone rang and it hit me. Did I mention the format? He should hit me. Off on the celly, put my cards down and hit the talk button.
Andy, it's Matt. Let me ask you something, mate. I've just come from London. You know we're meeting with the label. They seem to want another hit. Are you available?
I was like, dude, you know what to do. Peruse through a few new beats and promptly hit me. Off with a beat tape of Eddie at a disc, so when I'm writing I can swiftly rewind the hitting drums. Couple of weeks of hits, I'll have written some, and I'll be kicking them just as soon as I can hit England. I hope that my plane won't be swinging from hitting turbulence, or else I'll be hit with disturbances. Down in my gut, you know, nervousness. But when we safely hit terra firma, it's only right the first thing we hit our palms together, cause that's been the hip hop reading like forever. After that, I'll probably wanna hit the mic booth, adjust the mic so I don't hit my right tooth. Once I hit my comfort level, hit record. Soon enough, we'll have another hit record. In fact, even though the song isn't done, by my count, that was 18 hits alone, and it's only verse number 1. I use the word hit in many sentences. Listen how many hits I managed to condense in the first verse. In the second, I'm trying to rhyme as many words I can find to sound like it in the last. Third verse, hit-related metaphors. Example, I write more hits than mascot hit samples. Absent format, not doing what others did.
Step in the studio, it's just another hit.
Alright, I want you to listen to this next verse, and if you feel like it, sing along. And if you don't want to sing along, maybe you can clap your hands.
As I sit, infinite scripts I can listen from the tip of the bit, clutch betwixt my digits lit strictly from the itty bit of sunlight that managed to slip through the curtain's thin slits. Its illumination adequate to the point that I can refrain from hitting electric switches, which is a good thing cause it prevents my hydro bill from itching up to fever pitches. I'll be dimly lit, my raps exhibit wit, which would even shine through an Egyptian crypt. Ill-equipped lyricists that stupidly step to this, surrender forfeit shit, nitwit, quit, twit, pits in verses the verses that this kid spits. Insist to persist, you'll cease to exist, so cease and desist to meet with my fist, specifically your lips, cause that's the gist where they can list ask for hits. Where they can list ask for hits. I use the word hit in many sentences. Listen how many hits I managed to condense in the first verse. In the second, I'm trying to rhyme as many words I can find to sound like it in the last. Third verse, hit-related metaphors. Example, I write more hits than mascot hit samples. Absent format, musical brothers, kid.
Step in the studio, it's just another
See, I got hits, kid. So many hits. How many hits you got? Lots. Exemplary metaphors, let me select a few. More hits than when you're playing blackjack with a deck of twos. More hits than Latin percussionists administer the wood blocks. More hits than Jimmy dropped the Woodstock. I'm not kidding, responsible for more hits than workaholic mafia hitmen. I need to make hits in the worst way, hitting harder than a family of starving steroid injecting Mexican quintuplets armored crowbar smacking the shit out of a candy-filled pinata on their birthday. Only hits when I write, more hits than German surfer fetish websites. Yo, that is a lot of hits, more hits than Barry Bonds playing slow pitch in a disabled seniors league. More hits than doled out by the enforcer on a typical hockey team. Instinctively it wins from the flurry of hits, but if you're still unconvinced, a last example and then I'll be finished and delivering more hits than Roy Jones Jr. in a 10-round bare-fisted cage match versus a sleep-deprived, blindfolded Richard Simmons. I use the word hit in many sentences. Listen how many hits I managed to condense in the first verse. In the second, I'm trying to rhyme as many words I can find to sound like it in the last. Third verse, hit-related metaphors. Example, I write more hits than mascot hit samples. Absent format, we hit you like your mother did.
Step in the studio, it's just another hit.